Alright, what's up everybody? We are on episode 7 of Demon Slayer, which I actually see by the title here is called Muzan Kibutsuji. Hope I'm saying that somewhat right, but that's of course the very interesting part about the previous episode, is we got that very brief little tease about this Muzan demon or whatever, which, you know, Mr. Urukadaki I think mentioned. He's basically the only demon that can turn people into demons. He's the one that it all started with, and yeah, the only demon in this world. I'm assuming that's then the one actually that also killed Tanjiro's family. I'm still trying to kind of figure out the rule set of this universe and how it exactly works, but I guess that just means that, like, yeah, again, he is the demon responsible for everything and also turning other people into demons, and that I guess then also means that these other demons, the more human, the humans that would turn into them, they can actually turn others into demons or something then, I assume, right? Because that's something that was on my mind for a long time, like, oh, you know, I mean, I guess I was kind of thinking of the zombie genre or something, where like, oh, they get bitten by a demon or something and they turn into one themselves, but I guess that's not actually how it works here, because obviously we did also learn that, like, these demons, they consume other people and it actually makes them stronger. It does not, you know, they just end up killing these people basically, right? Just to again make themselves stronger, and that's what we saw with that one demon in episode 4 we dealt with the many arms. But yeah, other than that, previous episode, of course, we kind of dealt with this the very first supernatural demon. It was actually 3 of them, and they could move very eerily across floors and walls and everything like that, and you know, it was totally bizarre. And Tanjiro didn't actually defeat this demon yet, or these demons. I'm not sure whether to use plural or singular for this one, but you know, they were actually very surprised seeing Tanjiro's sister, and the fact that she was actually protecting Tanjiro as well as the the girl who Tanjiro was trying to save, and the boy actually that came along with him. Yeah, you know, so actually I'm not sure if we're gonna still be dealing with this demon now in the coming episode, or if we're just gonna move on and if they fled basically or whatever, but that's basically where we're at. Again, it's still very much kind of a question mark for me. What direction is the story gonna head into? I already said that a lot of times, so I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I'm just very excited, you know, to dive in and see where we're going to go from here. So with that being said, of course, the next 8 episodes will already be up over on Patreon. If you enjoy my reactions, it's linked on top of the description, and you can already watch up until episode 15 by now. So we're quite far into the show over there. As well as, of course, full-length reactions if you want to watch, you know, all the episodes in their entirety along with me. So yeah, with that being said, very excited to dive into episode 7 here, and so that's what we are going to do. Let's go. All right, that teeth gnashing or whatever you call it. I love how their heads spin as well. Yeah, they just disappear through the floor literally.
Let's go. Let's go.
Holy shit. Just jumping over them. I guess she can take care of herself. Oh, he's gonna let her do the fighting now? I mean, yeah, in all fairness, this kind of enemy, how is Tanjiro even supposed to take it out? Oh, really? What, he's gonna dive in there? Holy shit. This is like quicksand. And he just left her with that one. And then Tanjiro is hoping to find the other 2 here or something, or... I'm assuming he can still breathe in here though. It's so otherworldly, but really cool though. Hardly any air.
この沼の闇は体にまとわりついて重いだろう。浅はかに自ら飛び込んできた愚か者や。
Usually showing this kind of confidence won't end well for you. Never underestimate somebody. Well, exactly. Oh, the air was even thinner here. Oh, I did get taught all these breathing techniques as well, right? What the hell? I love how they keep focusing on like the techniques. Holy shit. Cut him in half. Oh shit. I assume that counts as a decapitation. I bet Nezuko got rid of the other one on top already or something. I hope so at least. Oh, not yet. Oh man, that reminds me how a couple times in my life I'd have a football kicked against my tummy like that and I literally couldn't breathe for like a minute. You think you're gonna die in a moment like that. Oh, nice. Ah, this music's so good. Victory music. Here we go with this shit again. Oh man. Ah, okay. He's gonna try and get information out of him about that demon. Makes sense, because that's the only one that was mentioned who can tell him how to turn his sister back. Oh, was that like a little instruction to him? Like, keep quiet? Or... Oh, wow. Is there anything he could even do to make him talk? I don't think so, really. If he's willing to lose his life over it, then... Oh, wow. Why is this guy wearing a fedora? Yeah, that's the thing. All these demons... There's something very tragic about it too, right? Because they were all just humans. Clearly it's this Muzan guy who we're supposed to really hate. Ah. Of course. That guy is still traumatized from everything. He already was before. I was actually surprised by his word choice there, because I would also think that that advice never really works in a moment like this, even though it's obviously true, but this is the point where emotions are strong.
この中に聡子さんの持ち物があるといいのですが。
Oh, yeah, it depends.
鬼物人無惨。俺はお前を絶対に許さない。
Oh, the crow again. He's going to Tokyo? I actually really wonder, like, what kind of... Is this supposed to just take place in, like, an actual, like, historic time period or something? Or maybe even modern? I mean, this looks pretty modern. Yeah, that's actually, again, like, that's something that I did not know about, how to look at it like that, you know? Oh, the city's this advanced now. Yeah, okay, so I guess it is really supposed to kind of, I guess, be like an alternate universe, but based on the real world. He's clearly not used to the city life. I don't blame him. Were they making out in the alleyway there? Oh, I love those facial expressions.
こんなところ初めて来た。人が多すぎる。
山かけうどん一丁出来上がり。
ありがとうございます。
I have no idea what udon is, so I'm not sure how to even pronounce it, but... What the hell just happened? What, it's the food that made him feel some type of way? Did something? Oh, he just started smelling something or what? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, so I'm assuming again that's Muzan, yeah. It's probably a trap though. Well, that sure looks like him, I think. I'd recognize that fedora from kilometers away. This guy's voice, man, it's so villainous. Oh, they don't even know or what? Holy shit. What the f... Are you for real? Is he turning him into a demon or what? Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, this is actually... As fucked up as it is, I love what they're already doing with the story all of a sudden here. I totally did not see this coming. Fucking great, man. Holy shit. Awesome. Okay, well, I'll just repeat it, but I absolutely love the direction that this is going in with this episode. Totally did not see it coming. Again, this is actually one of the main questions that I was asking myself, and... Like, I'm not sure... I assume I assume many more animes or whatever, like they're supposed to just take place in the real world or something. But again, like I don't know that because I have no anime experience. So like I always just kind of assume like, oh, it's some type of its own universe or something like that. But this does very much still seem based on the real world, right? Like a real version of Japan, basically. And like, yeah, I just totally did not see it coming that suddenly we would find ourselves actually in Tokyo and Tanjiro would be traveling off to the main city. And now, of course, we've been introduced to who is going to be, I assume, the main villain for like the duration of at least this season, maybe even the whole show. And like, yeah, again, it's so awesome because, and this guy already, even though he's obviously the villain, and I already hate the fuck out of him, but I love the way they're establishing him. He's so yeah, I'm not sure. It's like that smooth voice that he has and like this deceiving personality. I mean, even how they bring up how he apparently has a family who he basically tricked into being with him and stuff. But like, I mean, they do not know about his actual identity and about his actual what he is, right? And so in that very moment, he just turned somebody else, a random person walking by in the city, into a demon. I assume to attack Tanjiro or whatever, or get him distracted so he can just flee the scene or something like that in the next episode. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like this came so out of nowhere to me these last 8 minutes of the episode, and they might have just turned this into like one of my favorite episodes yet. I don't know, just because like so far it had seemed like this very traditional hero's journey, I guess, or something. You know, I compared it to a video game a couple of times, and it's like Tanjiro is learning these abilities, and he's kind of, you know, traveling through these very beautiful but quiet parts of Japan, coming across new demons. You know, that's basically what had happened so far, right? So it was kind of like again, it seemed like moving from one level to the next or something like that. So it felt a little bit formulaic maybe or something like that, you know, even though I absolutely loved it, don't get me wrong, but it's like what this last 8 minutes now solidified to me is like, okay, this is probably like gonna it's gonna kind of take a different direction now, and it's gonna go into more unexpected in more unexpected directions, basically, right? So I just, you know, I thought that was great. Again, the way they established the villain and made him come across already so menacing, the way that he was apparently kind of threatening these other demons who are just humans, once again, that he turned into demons, and he was, you know, like communicating to that, the demon that we saw in this episode, of course, and in the previous one, like this hush sign or whatever, like you better keep quiet. And he really... That's the thing about the demons, right? It's like it's very easy to look at them as like evil, but it became very clear already in the past couple of episodes, they're just humans that were victims of this Muzan guy. And so you can't really feel too bad about them either, because there's nothing they can do about it, right? So once again, I love what the show is turning into. And I already, you know, can't wait to progress. I'm going to be watching the next episode now myself, so very much looking forward to seeing where it goes. And basically, that's, I guess, what I'm going to make myself ready for now. Of course, the next 8 episodes are already up on Patreon. If you enjoy my reactions, you can check those out. It's linked on top of the description. We will be on episode 15 over there already, so definitely make sure to do so. Your support is, of course, very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. And over there, you can also check out my full-length reactions should you want to watch the entire episodes along with me. But then, with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next one.